Nothing feels better than chasing your dreams out there and still knowing full well which path will lead you back home. We always hear people preach that it is better to be financially smart and wiser in your investments. But here in Financial Ventures, we strongly believe that nothing beats a cozy and restful afternoon at home, and it is still considered a success. In this video, we will be debunking bad habits that hinder us from purchasing our first house. Hey guys and gals, welcome to another episode of Financial Ventures. We are so glad you're back again here on our channel. And with that being said, today we will keep tabs on the bad habits that keep us from purchasing our first home and how we can change them. If you like the content, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more informative financial videos. Remember, all you need is Financial Ventures in your life's adventure. As always, a lot of sources will provide tips on how you can get your first mortgage. But this time, let's take a look around our unconscious negative habits that block the path that can lead us to purchase our dream house. So be sure to stick with us as we enumerate 11 of those. First on the list, purchasing a house even if you're not yet ready and have a lot on your plate. Most times, people purchase something as big as a house only to realize that they are not financially ready or were just put under immense pressure by their families and friends. Your finances should dictate whether or not you can buy a home. Do not let what other people think or what other people want influence your decision to purchase a house. How does one know that they are ready to purchase their first home then? They will have to recognize three things first. 1. Only purchase a house if you are financially ready and have a stable income that can finance both your living expenses and you can still have an amount left to deposit for your emergency funds. 2. Nothing is better than computing your debt-to-income ratio, and if you get higher than 36%, that means you're in for your first mortgage. You can find the formula on Google. And lastly, take care of your credit score, because the better scores the lender sees, the higher and better rates they will offer you in return. Second on the list, getting a house that is way above your means or income. Just because something is posh, trendy, and modern doesn't mean it is something that you should have. You have to understand your net income, living expenses, and emergency funds. You also have to be aware that the house you're planning to buy should not take up to 30% of your net income. What does the house cost anyway? Well, there are taxes, insurance, HOA, principal, interest, and even your utilities. We also want to take this opportunity to remind you guys that it is beneficial to create an Excel spreadsheet where you can calculate and rearrange your priorities to match your dream house budget. The third one is underestimating the power of saving enough money for your down payment. Just like an old saying that is true until this day, the higher the down payment, the lesser your mortgage will be. Your typical down payment can go from 3% to 20%, but it is definitely up to you if you want to put in a bigger amount. Plus, PMI won't be a bother in your budget in the long run. A PMI is basically private mortgage insurance that protects the bank in case you were unable to pay your mortgage. It is also high time to save up enough funds for any settlement fees that may take up to 6% of the entire mortgage loan. Fourth, not getting your mortgage pre-approved beforehand. It is as simple as getting a pre-approved letter from the bank that states that you are eligible and that they will loan you X amount of money for your mortgage, and the rest will follow. Home sellers like it when the buyers are in good faith with banks, and it gives them the sense of security that you will be able to repay the loan. Thus, you get to sign contracts fast. Fifth, not using an agent. Yes, an agent will represent you and your wants, and would probably be doing all the legwork on your behalf. You may or may not need one, but it is totally up to you, as they can be a big help, especially when they are compensated by the seller, not you as the buyer. With that being said, they get to save you more time that you can use to strengthen your credit score or just chill and relax while waiting for the results. Sixth, rushing to find the perfect home. Searching or house hunting is an intimate moment that you owe to yourself and probably to your family, and it does not need to be rushed or done in just a snap of a finger. You have to make sure you set what are the things you want to have in your own house, or just set general criteria in doing so. And always remember, prices and accessibility are also good points to consider when searching for your perfect house. 7th, not being fully aware of what are the positive changes that negotiations and offers can give you. There may be rejections, acceptance, or a whole lot of negotiations between you as a buyer and the seller. But at the end of the day, it is always better to be present and be there to prove why you are a fit candidate to the property they are selling. Most times, people like touching stories coupled with a good amount of deposit, and you're good to go. You just have to be equipped with both to secure yourself a good mortgage offer before you get a home. 8. Not showing up for inspection and appraisal. Most people will just stick to whatever they think is best, but nothing beats a well-informed inspection and an appraisal done by professionals. This will give you more room and leeway to make the most out of your first house, especially when you get to see what things need to be repaired or how much you can save with a market-assessed value rather than the seller's own pricing pitch. 9th, taking advantage of repairs and credits. Be reminded that repairs and credits are not just tools for a bargain, but can make or break your entire deal. With all the inspections and appraisals done, it will always be a good thing to create another formal offer with what you have learned based on the formal inspections and strike a better deal in doing so. Who knows, you may get bigger discounts that you can put back in your emergency funds again. 10th, realizing that a final walkthrough is just a waste of time. In fact, it is one of the most important things you could ever do before you purchase your own house. You have to understand what that place can offer you and your family, how it can dictate your lifestyle, and how you can make the best out of it. Again, it is a good feeling just being there and experiencing the beauty of it firsthand. And lastly, overpassing the final steps or the closing stage of your mortgage deal. Nothing can go wrong when you try to double-check the amounts and figures of your loan, the disclosure documents, and any other settlement statement that you need to be made aware of, as this is where closing costs come into the picture. To wrap everything up, be always sure you are prepared, committed, and dedicated to finding your dream house and scoring good in mortgage deals. Guys, a simple step in overcoming your bad habits will go a long way. And who knows, you might invite financial ventures into your homes for a cup of coffee. Feel free to comment down below on what you think is a good topic that we can shed some light on. We hope to see you at the next one, and remember, it is better with financial ventures in your life's adventure. Take time to realign your priorities and set your goals straight to get that shiny modern house that is on the listing today.